Welcome to the Renaissance. Today we are discussing what does neutrality actually mean in a primary. For too long we've completely misunderstood the concept of neutrality. Right now, neutrality inside the party often means doing nothing. No tools, no support, no coordination. And we like to call that fairness. It's not fairness. The instinct behind being neutral, behind neutrality, is very important. We don't want the party leadership picking the winners and the losers. We don't want anyone sticking their thumb on the scale. We don't want anybody tilting the field. So the reaction becomes, well, treat everybody the same. But somewhere along the way, that turned into give no one anything. That's not neutrality. That's abdication. That's laziness. That's making an excuse not to do things. When we withhold resources in the name of neutrality, we don't create fairness. We create a performance vacuum. And that vacuum gets filled by money, name recognition, existing infrastructure. In other words, the people who already have advantages. So what we call neutral actually favors the incumbents, the wealthy candidates, and established networks. That's not a level playing field, and it prevents adaptability, improvement, growth, the introduction of new and exciting ideas. Neutrality should mean equal access. If the party builds something, every candidate should get access to it. All of them. As long as they're a Republican. Data tools, voter files, training, volunteer pipelines, same rules, same access, no favoritism. That's actual neutrality. You're not withholding anything. You're standardizing who gets it and why. If we want better candidates, we need to give them a better environment to operate in. Right now, we're forcing candidates to build everything from scratch, every single cycle. Websites, voter lists, fundraising mechanisms, all of it. That's inefficient, it's expensive, and it leads to weaker general election campaigns. A functional party should be reducing friction. It doesn't increase it. Run the Zamboni across the ice, make it nice and smooth. This applies inside the party too. Issues like open versus closed primaries are legitimate debates, but they're not the job of the chair to decide or even take a stance on. Our role is to decide as a body. The chair's role is to implement that decision cleanly and consistently. If we require a chair to take a side on every internal disagreement just to earn the votes, we're selecting for fractional campaign champions, not operators. That weakens the position before they even start. Neutrality here means process, discipline. We debate it, we decide it, the chair and board execute it. This concept of neutrality connects to a broader issue, whether the party is designed to improve, grow, and endure, or just keep reacting cycle to cycle to cycle. Candidates are perishable. The party is supposed to be perennial. So the party should build systems that outlast any single race, election cycle, or internal or external administration, and make those systems available to everyone running under its brand. That's how you protect the strength in the brand, consistency, capability, and carryover from cycle to cycle to cycle. It's a building system. If our version of neutrality produces weaker candidates and worse outcomes, it's not neutrality. This is a coward's choice. We're washing our hands of responsibility and pretending it's fairness. That's ineffectiveness, using the concept of neutrality as an excuse. We need to stop making excuses. Neutrality isn't about stepping back, being hands-off. It's about setting a fair, consistent, even playing field. Let's think about a referee. They're not supposed to play favorites, but they also don't let the game turn into a free-for-all. They enforce the rules of the game so it can actually be played as it was designed. That's what real neutrality looks like. And right now, we don't have a real playing field. We have a 3-ring circus with no ringmaster. In the next video, I'm going to break down primaries, what they're supposed to do, and how they're actually currently hurting us by not being structured correctly. We're going to come back to that many times, structure and systems. Thanks for joining the Renaissance.